What's up, guys? I'm Joe, and this week we're gonna talk about the fact that I fucking hate flying and airports. I recently went to Vegas and I had a connecting flight, so I traveled in the air for like 11 hours and then the same thing on the way home. So I consider myself an expert on planes now. And I fucking hate flying. I'm not really scared of it as much as I hate it, even though I am pretty fucking scared of it, because I just believe that humans are not supposed to fly. Like, that's not our shit. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. Like, I think if God saw us in an airplane, like, he'd have a problem with that. I like to think that he's turned around and not looking, and then when he does turn around, he's just gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're flying now? I gave you feet so you could walk and drive. That wasn't quick enough? You gotta fly? Don't you know you could die like that? By the way, this is my God impression. I'm wearing a robe. I don't know. If you really think about it, flying is absurd. It's a miracle, really. Like, I can't even begin to explain what what the fuck am I saying? You're sitting in the sky. You're sitting in the sky. But before you partake in this miracle, you have to deal with airports, which besides prison, hell, and what I imagine Randy Jackson's asshole is like, the airport has to be the worst place ever. First of all, you get there, I mean, there's so much security, which is for good. I'm not, you know, against security because I don't want to die, so, you know, check me. But I just don't like the fact that I have to walk through this thing, and then there's always a chance that some woman with a glove's gonna, or some dude with a glove is gonna be like, oh, well, I'm gonna check your asshole. Like, everyone has to walk into an airport prepared, maybe you're gonna get your asshole checked. And that shouldn't happen. And I don't blame security. I blame people who have shoved things in their asshole to hide something. Like, why is that like, who was the first person who thought of that? Well, I could put it in my sock. No, they're gonna check your sock. What if, I mean, I could put it in my bag, but they check your bag. What if I just put it under my shirt? No, they're gonna check there, man. This is gonna sound a little crazy, but I could shove it in my asshole. Just shove it in my asshole. No one's gonna check that, right? I don't think so. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Well, can you shove it in your own asshole? I don't want to touch. I don't have any gloves. I've never been like cavity search, which means they search, you know, your naked body or whatever, or like strip search or anything like that. But I wonder what other places they look. Like, I know they check people's assholes and shit like that, but do they check pee holes? Because how would you check a pee hole? Okay, let's get back on track here. I'm not about to talk about this. When you finally get on your plane, you just sit on the runway forever. I always tell people that I hate flying, they're like, dude, it's not that bad. They give you food, they give you drinks, you know, you just have some food and drink. And I'm just like, yo, that's not food. They give you fucking crumbs. Like, oh, would you like some pretzels? Yeah, sure, I'd love 3 pretzels and a bunch of salt dust. Gimme it. Also, my friends are like, yo, just sleep. Do you want to just sleep the whole flight? Oh yeah, I'll just fucking sleep right next to this turbine engine that's fucking loud as cock. Loud as cock. That's a new one. How do you sleep on an airplane? First of all, the seat doesn't recline. They're like, oh yeah, it reclines, and then you fucking hit the button and it reclines this much. Oh yeah, I'm mad comfortable right now. I don't know how, I guess I'm a light sleeper, I don't know. But my friends, they get on the plane, they're like, alright, we're getting ready for and they're just out. I'm awake trying to sleep. The plane's being a plane mad loud. Someone get me a quieter plane. Then you get off the plane and you have to pray to God that they didn't lose your luggage. Because if they lose your luggage, you just lost your whatever was in there. You're never getting it back for like a month. I think flying is terrible, and turbulence scares the shit out of me. It's a cool song, but like when you're on a plane and the shit just starts rocking, and you know, you just gotta start praying to whatever God you pray to that this plane doesn't nosedive into the desert or wherever the fuck you're flying over. Like, it's just a terrible thing. A lot of bad thoughts going through my mind when I'm on a fucking plane. And I'm actually getting on a plane tomorrow, going to Miami from June 18th to the 25th. So if you're down there, you want to hang out, tweet me, we'll hang out or something. Unless you're like 9. I mean, if you're 9 and your mom's hot, then you can come hang out, bring your mom. Anyway, that's all for this week's video. And I started doing a podcast, which is basically me and the stand-up comedian. Her name's Kate Wolf. We have a podcast where we just talk about, you know, whatever. We talk about sex, relationships, anything really. It's like this, but it's more of a, you know, conversation with me and somebody else. She's very funny, very talented. Those are gonna start dropping every Thursday, and I'll have a link to those in my description, so you guys gotta download that shit, listen to it. It's like 40 minutes of me and her just talking. So whoever's complaining about me not making fucking mad videos a week, there's 40 minutes of me just being this asshole that you see right now. So go check that out when they drop on Thursday. I'll tweet the link. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bro!